Hello everyone, long time no speak. There's a hair in my eye. How are you all doing? How's it going? It's a couple months since I've vlogged. I've been incredibly busy, but yeah, for this video I think we're gonna do like a relaxed car chat, so that would be fun. Why am I out of breath? Every time I start these videos I'm out of breath. Yeah, so I'm gonna update you a little bit in the car but what's been going on. I've not vlogged for a long time, but now I'm ready to get back on the YouTube grind. Obviously YouTube I love, so yeah. So we're going to be talking about, so I just saw this weird bug, don't know if you can see that on the window, and I thought it was inside. I was going to be like no. Anyway, yeah, but also, so yeah, so how to plan a wedding. Yeah, so the reason why I've been so busy basically is because obviously, like I said, I've started my wedding planning, event planning business. So this summer, it's wedding season and it's literally been nuts. So I've not had time to do anything. So yeah, not even like prepare for my own wedding, our own wedding even. So yeah, I wanted to talk about how to plan a wedding and then obviously where we're at, what our plans are for the wedding, and just a bit like updates basically. But I've started it here because I just wanted to show you these invites. We're going to my mum's and also Ryan's like business partner to give them their invites. The others have been sent in the post and like they look like this, so cute. Let me just show you. I did like a little video of how we made them. I should have vlogged the whole thing, but basically it's like this, and then one sec. So yeah, like this. Oh, I love it so much. It was Evie. She does like stationery and art and stuff. So Evie is drawings. Her Instagram, I'll link it. And yeah, so we got these little bits, these stamps from Etsy, and then yeah, she designed the whole thing. Obviously, like we said what we wanted, and it's come out perfectly. Let me show you more actually. Okay, sorry, you fell off the thing that I was balancing you on, but let me show you over here. So this is like one that we saved for ourselves because I didn't want to like open that one that we did for mum, so we just put the gold thing on there so that we didn't stick it together obviously. So yeah, so obviously the gold thing will be there when they open it and take off the gold wax seal. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing a very good presentation of this. So the first thing is really the invite. I'll probably smudge out any details that we don't want, but like it's so nice, like the paper's so thick. So yeah, we have like these gold detailings like over here, and then obviously our names and everything like that. And then obviously like I put our, so what we wanted to do for a present is what's it called, just have, because we have like things for the house and stuff, so we didn't really want anyone to buy us any more things. So we've asked for people to contribute to our honeymoon, so we're going to Singapore and Bali. So I just put these in the invites as well. And then we have like an RSVP thing. Oh, I hope you didn't see our address, but we have an RSVP thing basically. So it's already like got our address and stuff on it, and then so like it has the RSVP card, like if you can attend or not, and then also hear your song at our wedding reception, which will be, so like yeah, so we'll create a playlist, pardon me, for the wedding reception. And like yeah, if guests want their songs to be played, they can send it with the RSVP card or just tell us basically. But yeah, also it was all encased in this like paper as well, so nice, so delicate. But yeah, so happy with them. And then we also have, what else do we have in here? We also have this little save the date, just another save the date basically. Yeah, and obviously like she did this illustration of Ryan and I, which is so cute. So yeah, we just thought it would be another nice touch, like, because people always ask when we get married. Well, like, we've told you to save the date already, but you know, people forget, whatever. And what else? Oh yeah, and then we also have this Foldy Out card. So basically it has another Ryan and Somi on it, and then like it folds out like this. So cute. So yeah, so basically it has like it has a little illustration of where we're getting married, and obviously the hotels, and like information about like how to contact us, and like black tie or traditional wear, and yeah, just honeymoon like contributions and whatnot, and our wedding website basically. So, and then obviously it all is encased in the paper, like I said, like that, and then with the gold wax seal on there. So that is our invite, which I just wanted to update you on. I should have updated you guys on the process, but like I said, I was so busy doing weddings for other people and events for other people that I didn't have time to video the process and everything. But oh gosh, I'm making a mess of this. Good thing this one's R1, because I basically ruined it. And obviously we did like the names all in this gold writing. We wanted to get a calligrapher? Calligrapher? I don't think I'm saying that right. But yeah, I just thought we'll just do it ourselves because it's money. And I'd rather just do it ourselves. Not that I have the best writing, but it's a lot better than Ryan's. So that's it basically. But yeah, let's get in the car because we need to get going. And I'll update you on our plans and then how to plan a wedding for yourself. Or if you need a wedding planner, hello, I'm here. But yeah, let's get going to give the invites. So Ryan isn't ready yet. I feel like I need you guys on a platform. Let me get a pillow. For some reason, I don't know, because he was literally just on his phone. So I guess I'll just continue what I was talking about. So, oh my gosh, I almost broke my necklace. But yeah, so our plans. I think I probably have said this so many times, but basically, it's going to be a long day, as weddings are anyway, because we're getting married at 12:30. Obviously, we're doing the legal part a couple of days before. But yeah, so the celebrant and everything. So if you don't know what a celebrant is, I'll do another video for another day. But yeah, so we're getting married at 12:30, so it's going to be a super long day because we're having the white wedding, as we call it, or the, you know, the normal English wedding, and then the Nigerian wedding as well, which is going to be about 5 o'clock. So people that are invited to the evening, so the reception, are also invited to the Nigerian wedding, and obviously people that are just invited for the whole thing are invited to the whole thing. Are we going now?
Yeah, you can't turn his phone on, I don't know in, but we'll go.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, so we're getting married basically midday, and then it's... And then we're doing a cocktail hour, so we're going to have like Pimm's, and obviously non-alcoholic Pimm's for people that don't want to drink. If you want me to go into more depth about the timeline, just let me know. And then after that is the wedding breakfast, so the evening food basically, not the evening food, the dinner basically, the main dinner, and we're having, huh?
Probably.
Haha. And we're having like a, what's it called? A hog roast, but it's like family sharing, so all the meals are going to come to the tables, and then like everyone can share it on the tables instead of like a buffet, if you get what I mean. It's just a bit, it's like semi-formal, I guess. And then, and also like an antipasti, like canapes during the cocktail hour and stuff. So we love antipasti, so we definitely wanted that to be included. What else is happening during the day? Obviously photos and all that malarkey, and then cake cutting. We've finished paying off the cake, which is nice as well, and almost close to paying off the venue. But what else? So then, oh yeah, so after the wedding breakfast, then we go into the Nigerian wedding, and I'll show you the Nigerian dresses later when we come back, because they're all here. My uncle brought it from Nigeria, like we had them all over, which was nice. So yeah, so they're all here, and actually the girls are gonna try it on in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna see them in Birmingham, which I'll take you guys with me for. And what else is there? So yeah, we have the Nigerian wedding, so basically, I don't really know what happens. I always say I don't really know what happens because my mum explains it every time. But basically is what happens is like the groom and his like groomsmen come in dancing, and then like the girls, my bridesmaids and stuff come in dancing, and like it's just like a whole thing. And then we do the money dance as well. Which will be fun. And then after that, it's the reception. So first dance, we have our first dance song, and then party, really. Try to think if there's anything else. No, we have a saxophonist, we booked a DJ and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be quite cool. And yeah, what else? So we've booked the DJ, the saxophonist, the catering, decor, florist. Obviously we still need to go into details with those people to discuss like what we want more, and obviously have like a final quote in terms of like decor and florist, because they can only give you a quote, like an estimated quote, until close to the time. But yeah, what else have we booked? Yeah, everyone has their dresses. I've got the actual bridesmaids dresses now as well. The English ones, which are so nice. I got those from Chi Chi London, which are so good, and they're really flattering as well, I would say. What else? I'm getting a second dress as well. So technically my third dress because of the Nigerian wedding as well. So I've got, my account as just my second dress. My second dress, which is from the Boho Bride. I've worked with her a few times, so it's nice to, you know, get a dress from someone that I've worked with before for the evening as well. It's quite a nice, I'll probably put a sketch up because like we've designed it together. Yes, actually no, I'm going to leave that actually. I'm not going to put a sketch up, I'm going to leave it for the actual day, and you can see after. And yeah, I'm getting my shoes today as well with my mum. So we're going to get it from Sophia Webster online. I found these shoes, I'll show you when they come, I won't show you yet. So yeah, getting shoes today, so that's why I'm going to mum's house as well. And yeah, still need to get accessories and stuff, there's still so much to do. But I feel like I've ran through that very quickly. Obviously we've done the invite, so yeah, we still need to do like all the other stationery bits with Evie. So like the signs and different things like that as well. Need to organise the actual day, like the timeline wise, and the rehearsal dinner and things like that. So there is still quite a lot. And obviously have to have the tasting for the catering. And yeah, what else is there? Photographer, we've booked Jenny Appleton. I feel like I might have mentioned that before, but photographer and video she's doing. I guess other things will pop up at different moments. But yeah, so time is definitely on the countdown. It's like 6 months basically. Oh yeah, my hen party, going to Tenerife. Need to book that this month, to be fair. Like the actual villa or wherever we're staying. Yeah, I think that's everything in terms of our wedding. I can't think of anything else. I feel like there's so much more to update you on, but I just, honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember. It's been a blur. But, yeah, let's get going. Ryan's upset for Radio 1. Anywho, yes, we're in the car, as you can see, on our way to Ryan's groomsman's house to give the invite, and then obviously to mum's house after. But yeah, I was thinking of things that I could update you on in terms of the wedding, because obviously I lost my mind and couldn't remember anything. But yeah, so recently we gave notice as well, which was a very interesting experience. Like, obviously they ask you questions about like your other half, so Ryan obviously, and like we have to do like interviews like by ourselves, like one at a time, and they ask you questions about each other, basically like an interrogation. But the woman was nice and stuff. She was a bit like condescending, I would say, wasn't she? Like patronising. But yeah, she was alright. But yeah, so they just asked like, what does Ryan... Did they ask me what your mum did? I can't remember, but they ask about like our families and different things like that. And then obviously, once you give a notice to the government that you get married, they put it on like this notice board, or if you're doing it in a church, they put it on the church like notice board or whatever, and like anyone can object to it. So say you've been married before, or I don't know, you're doing something illegal, anyone that knows of that can object to it. So that was interesting. I bet we didn't even look if ours was up there or not, like on the notice board. Obviously it was, but we didn't actually have a look. Yeah, so obviously we've sent out all the invites as well. We've done some paper invites and online invites just to save, you know, save the trees. And yeah, we're having guest list struggles at the moment. There's just too many people, too many family and friends. Mum keeps adding to the list, but I can't tell her no. Because she gives us money. But yeah, I can't tell her no. So we're trying to get it for like 80 people. And at the moment, it looks like 85, which isn't too bad, but I would have rather had it like 80 and below. Yeah, we have like, before it was like over 100. This is for like during the day. Yeah, so this is for during the day. Before it was like over 100, but now we've got it to about 85, which is still good. But yeah, I was hoping to get it to 80 and below. But yeah, so we sent all the invites, so we just have to wait to see who's gonna come now and decide when we get it. But no, yeah, the guest list planning has been the hardest part of it all, I think, so far. Like just trying to see who to cut, who should come later and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that was stressful, not gonna lie. I think because we kept leaving it last minute as well. But my, well, last 6 months. Yeah, 6 months when we have to send the invites out. Booked the hair and makeup as well. So I booked Nala and Not for makeup for all the bridesmaids and mothers. I worked with them as well, and they're like, I just wanted everyone to look glowy, like really like editorial, not editorial, oh well, behind the tractor, that's why. Anyway, I wanted everyone to look glowy, sort of makeup, like quite, like not too much makeup, like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll put some pictures of what I'm thinking, but like quite editorial in a way, not too like not too pretty, just like looking like cool in a sense, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I'll put pictures up. And then like, yeah, got the hair person as well. So booked the trials for those as well, which is going to be in January. So it's going to be a lot of going back and forth between January and March, obviously. What else can I update you on? Oh yeah, so yeah, we booked our honeymoon with Cooney. I think that's what it's called. I'm like luxury travel agents basically, and they were really good, to be fair. They even managed to get us some discounts, which we were like, yes, give us a discount. But yeah, so we're going to Singapore and Bali, which is going to be so amazing. The original plan was to go to Japan and Boracay Islands in the Philippines, but it was just too expensive. It was just too over our budget. Yeah, so that was the original plan, but it was just way too expensive. And going to Japan during that time of year, so between April and stuff, the blossoms time of year, cherry blossoms, it was just so expensive. They were basically saying it's like going like America or like London during New Year's Eve, or going to another city during New Year's. Yeah, so we couldn't afford it. But yeah, so Singapore and Bali, which is still cool, still fabulous, and the hotels look amazing, and I can't wait to try it. Can't wait to try Singapore McDonald's, because I've had that sounds so sad. Can't wait to try the McDonald's, but obviously we have a tally at the moment of the best McDonald's, and so far it's Abu Dhabi. But yeah, can't wait to try the McDonald's in Singapore. I don't know if they have, well, they obviously will have McDonald's in Bali, but I've not seen anything about it. So well, we've reserved the hotels as well for our family and friends, which is good. So all the major things are done now. It's like all the pickety bits that we need to do. So like, we have this month, we are going to be talking to our celebrant, starting the talks for that, to sort of design our ceremony. Pardon me. And we're also going to be seeing the stylist at the venue, so I'll take you to the venue so you can see it. I don't think I've shown you again since it's been built and everything. So that's going to be really fun. And what else do we need to do this month? I need to get the accessories. We've got Elliot, which is one of my bridesmen. He's going to be doing our cake topper, which is cool. So yeah, we've got him to do that, so that's all done. And then we need to start doing like looking for wedding bands and first dance lessons sort of things, because Ryan wants dance lessons basically as soon as possible. You know, I can move, but yeah, we're gonna get some first dance lessons so that we can have like a choreographed dance, because our first dance song is Scouting for Girls, so it's quite an upbeat one. yeah, so that's all the wedding update really. Obviously I'll show you the Nigerian dresses and the English dresses later. What else is there? Oh yeah, so how to plan a wedding. Listen guys, oh, I've gone out of focus. Or maybe I'll do this bit later. Yeah, I'll do this bit later because there's too much background noise. But yeah, catch you when I'm home. Guys, it's the next day. Oh my god, I'm sweating buckets because just filming a self-tape. Hello. Gosh, let me fix myself up. But yes, it's the next day. So I just wanted to do a quick video on how to actually plan a wedding. So I'm gonna turn over this candle. Actually, why do I have to turn over the candle? Anyway, would that work? Not really. Not really. That's meant to be like a chilled video, but I don't know where to sit. Alright, oh, that's better. So, hello. Excuse the bit sweaty face, it's very humid in my office. But yes, how to plan a wedding. So, and obviously I'll show you these Nigerian dresses and, oh my gosh, I'm going to put my hair up, I'm so hot. What's it called? Show you these Nigerian dresses and the English dresses for the bridesmaids as well. So, top 3 things I always think for planning a wedding is figuring out your priorities, number 1, budget, and guest list, like an estimated guest list. Well, would I say that's top 3? Yes, I would say that. So, gosh, priorities, budget, and guest list, I think personally is the top 3 things that you need to focus on first. So priorities for you guys yourselves, like it could be like what you want to focus on, like what do you want to be the wow factor sort of thing for your wedding, or like what do you want to be like the most impressive for yourself or for your guests. It depends. Like for mine and Ryan's was food and like decor sort of thing, like making it look good, because obviously I'm quite a visual person and stuff. So, and we both love food, we're foodies, so that was like a no-brainer basically. So that was our priority. Then obviously budget, we decided budget very early on. We put, it wasn't like we thought about what we could afford, but also we didn't want to go crazy because we didn't want to spend all our money on a wedding, and it basically feels like we are now, but it could have gone way further if you get what I mean. Like we wanted to also obviously have them honeymoon and stuff, so yeah, so budget was for ourselves is what we focused on as well, something that we decided very early on, as well as the priorities being food and decor. And then what did I say, guest list. We set a maximum goal of what we wanted the guest list to be. At first, like we basically said maximum in terms of how we would feel comfortable as a couple. So we don't like, I would say our wedding is like medium to large. But so for some weddings for the ceremony they have like over 100 people or whatnot. What time is it? I also really need to eat dinner. But yeah, for the ceremony, so it depends how you would feel comfortable, I think, is what, and obviously how many friends and family you have. Sometimes that could be quite easy, whereas with Ryan and I, we have quite a lot of friends and family, so that's why we thought let's just cap it straight away. So we decided 80 people during the ceremony, and then obviously for the evening like more people can come later. But in terms of like having the most intimate part and trying to have as many people as included that we loved as possible, it was going to be like maximum 80. My mum was trying to make it higher, but but yeah, so yeah, so I always think those 3 things are the things. If you start with those 3 things, that's how you will have an easier journey, planning journey. Because I always say, personally and as a planner, that the planning journey should be part of the exciting bit of the wedding as well. Like obviously there are stressful bits sometimes, that's just natural with planning like a big party, or even a medium party, what small. Just planning things that, you know, that's more than 3 people. But yeah, so, well, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so the planning journey is really important, I think. Make sure that you have a good journey, a nice journey. You don't want to look back on this and just think the planning was horrible and just have the wedding to be the nice thing. You want it all to be nice. So yeah, so that's why I always think if you decide those things early on, you have a good planning journey and also an easier planning journey. So yeah, so then next, I would say is find out where you want to get married, because venues get booked up so quickly, depending on what venue as well. Some venues can get booked up like 2 years in advance, some 5 years in advance. Depends where you're getting married, like what area, and also what the venue is. If it's a super popular one, it could get booked up 5 years in advance. It's ridiculous. So yeah, decide. And this is sort of me. I think a lot of my planning journey has influenced like my business. So I always say that it needs to be personalised to you. You shouldn't, I think personally, you shouldn't really get married just in a random place. I think you should either get married like where you live technically, because that's where you make memories anyway. So example, that Ryan and I could have gone married in Cambridge now, but obviously we booked it before we moved here. But yeah, so where you live or something that means something to you. So we're getting married in Lake District, and that was our first trip. I don't know why I'm clapping, but that was our first getaway together. So that's why we chose that. So, or a venue that means a lot to you, or like an area that means a lot to you, because then it's like building more memories there. And also it's like added another chapter there, if you get what I mean. So that's really important, I think. So finding your venue next is definitely the biggest thing to do after deciding those 3 things. And definitely, I think having an open mind, unless you've always thought about what you want to do to get married, as in like what type of wedding you wanted. But personally, Ryan and I never thought about it. I never really thought about my wedding, to be honest, which is ironic. But now I'm obsessed. But yeah, I think having an open mind in terms of what type of wedding you want is the best way to go, because sometimes I thought I wanted a year TP wedding, and in the end I didn't at all. So yeah, I thought I wanted a TP wedding, I didn't. I thought it was a good idea, but I don't like bugs, and I don't like getting married outside, I don't like weather stuff. So yeah, but we kept an open mind. We visited places that have TP like construction sites or like hotels or different things. We kept a very open mind to see what would suit us the best, and I think that's definitely what people should do. So yeah, so obviously we decided to go with a barn wedding, like an estate barn sort of thing, and obviously it has accommodation on site because we wanted our family to be part of our day. Like we wanted it to be a staycation basically, and not just like one night sort of thing. So it definitely depends on each couple. But I always say keeping an open mind, but do your venue search very early on, because the venues are what gets booked the most, and they are 20% of your budget. 20% is venue and 20% is catering, because they're the 2 largest things that you have to pay for in terms of, and that's because you're catering for that amount of people, and catering you're catering for that amount of per head. So those are the things that are the most costly in a wedding. This is very off the bat. If you want like a very detailed video, just let me know. But off the top of my head, those are the most important things that I've said so far. And then yeah, so then everything else just comes after naturally. Like, so obviously venue, catering, obviously you have your budget. Get a spreadsheet, or if you have a wedding planner, I could get you our planner. But yeah, get your spreadsheet sorted, get your guest list sorted, see how many people you need. Get your themes together. Theme is so important, guys, because then I've had clients that decide their decor last minute, and then they're like, oh my god, like blah 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 blah. If you decide your theme very early on, everything else will flow within that theme, in terms of flowers, even your dress, even your suits. It will like, or the theme will just if you decide the theme early on, everything else goes into that. So the suit, the dress, the flowers, they all follow into that theme as soon as you decide. So personally, I think design is one of them, after catering is one of the things, well, theme, think about what you want to do, is one of the things to do early on, because I think it makes the whole process a lot easier. You're able to tell your story more with the theme. In terms of the flowers, maybe you guys have a favourite flower, maybe you have a favourite, like, I don't know, neon sign, who knows. But yeah, design, I think, is very important in terms of a wedding. And it shows who you are, shows your style, isn't it, as a couple. So that's what you want. You want everyone to know who you guys are as a couple. And that comes a lot through design. It could be luxury, it could be boho, maybe you're a very chilled couple, maybe you're just a very classic minimalistic, or maybe you're full of colours, very bubbly couple. It all comes through during the design. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a more in-depth video about this, but I'm going to say this is like top top things to think about when planning a wedding. I don't know why I'm doing my hair like that, because I feel like it needs a more in-depth video, if you get what I mean. So it depends as well what type of wedding you're going to have. If you're having a tent wedding or something that's very dry hire, which means that you have to like get all the all the supplies yourselves, like, or if you don't want so much, and that means you could personalize it the most if you get all the supplies yourself, like choose who you want to be there. But if you have like a hotel or church wedding, it means that you tend to have to work with the supplies that the hotel has on their books, which is fine as well. It just depends who you are as a couple and what you guys prefer. Personally, Ryan and I are having dry hire because we went to design it ourselves. But yeah, and we didn't like it depends if you like the packages and the food. Like, you just have to think really carefully about these things early on. That's why I'm always saying the design aspect is so important, because then it also shows who you are. So if you're not really fussed in a sense about the theme and all that, then maybe a package wedding from a hotel will suit you more than a dry hire with something that's completely bare. So yeah, so those are the the top things to think about first of all whilst at the beginning of your planning journey. There we go, that's what we'll call this, to begin your planning journey. But yes, if you want like an actual in-depth video of how to plan a wedding, I will do one. Yeah, those are just things off the top of my head. Right, let's show you. I was doing a self-tape and literally it was so awkward, like the neighbours were outside. I was like, oh. But yeah, let's show you the dresses. So, I should have put them on hangers. So, I've only got like these two, but you'll see it more next week. Is it next week I'm going? I'm going to Birmingham, as you know. So yeah, so this is one of the Nigerian dresses, and it's so lovely. Actually, let me just show you on here. So, it goes... It's like off the shoulder, basically. Obviously, you'll see it more in Birmingham. But look at it, actually looks so nice. And there's like a slit as well. I think we're going to have to fix that because my girls cannot be showing their vaginas, basically, to my whole family and Ryan's family. But it's so nice. So those are the Nigerian dresses. I'm wearing gold. Do I show you my dress or do I keep it a secret? I'm going to keep it a secret. And then the English dresses are like this. I've got two. So yeah, so with the girls for the Nigerian one, there's two different styles. So there's one style off the shoulder and then ones that are longer sleeves. And then with the English dresses, there are two different styles as well. They're both one shoulder. However, this one is like a bustier. Is it bustier or corset type thing? Whereas the other one's just more straight cut. And it's like flowy as well, and it has like a slit as well, and it's sort of like in our gold green theme basically. So I can't wait for the girls to try on their dresses. Let me show you a sneak peek of mine. Let me turn off this light. Oh gosh, let me show you a sneak peek of what my dress is, but yeah, I won't show you the full thing until the actual wedding day. Right. So my dress, you might not be able to see, it's quite dark. So this is the saw. You can't really see, it's very dark in here. But this is the colour, it's very gold. I don't usually wear, I know I'm wearing like a colour dress now, but I don't usually wear a lot of colour. So it's very odd for me to be wearing a gold dress. When I looked at the picture, it was supposed to be more muted gold, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm just going to put, because we're going to Birmingham, I don't want to forget these dresses, so I'm going to just put them all on the, well, the ones that were in my office, on the bed, because your girl forgets so many things. So that's the end of the vlog. I'm gonna end it here. Gonna go, oh, did I show you my side tables? Very off the bat. I'll put a little video of what they look like, but you can't really see. Basically, I painted them gold. I'll put a little clips of how they looked before and after, and then you can see. But yeah, no, that's the end of the vlog, guys. When am I going to be vlogging next? We'll see. Because I'm erratic right now. But yes, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want any more tips. I think I'm gonna do some more like wedding tips sort of thing on my channel. So yeah, and then like more home things. I need to update you on the home things. When I tried to film when doing this side table and the camera was dead and it just wasn't charging fast enough, so I had to get moving, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm excited for more planning. Right, I'm off. See you later. Bye.